Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave, and I've recently been very interested in train sets, whether they were released as a set or whether they just are parts that look really good together. It's just been piquing my interest recently. So I've got another set for us to take a look at. Now this set's a little different than the other ones I've talked about recently, and it's a little out of time, or out of season, more appropriately. It's the K-Line Santa's Yuletide Special. And it's been sitting there staring at me saying, give me some attention, give me some attention. So why not? Let's pretend it's Christmas and let's check this out. It's a very festive box. So what's in the set? Well, it's your basic 027 set. Comes with a transformer, and it comes with the loop of 027 track. And this track looks brand new. Lock on, gotta have all the parts. The engine. It's been run. There's a little dirt down here, a couple of hairs stuck in there that I'll have to clean out. Traction tires are intact. Dual motor. So that's pretty cool. It should pull this train pretty well. And then there's 3 cars in a caboose. First up, we have this hopper. Nice and festive. Some good decal on the side there. We also have this nice white gondola loaded with blocks. I guess they represent different Christmas carols, or actually all the same one. They say Jolly Old St. Nicholas, and then the car says Sounds of the Season. But this is my favorite car from the set. It's a pretty nice box car, and I'd say the artwork on it is a lot crisper and nicer than the artwork on the other 2 cars. And last, but certainly not least, the holiday caboose. It's a pretty decent looking caboose. Looks like it's lighted. There's a card for a free trial issue of Classic Toy Trains. I'm not sure they'd still honor this. And of course, the directions. So it seems like a pretty basic set. Pretty much all plastic. Trucks are plastic, wheels are metal. But an engine, 3 cars, and a caboose, it's not a bad thing to run around the tree. I don't have a tree up right now, so let's check it out going around the layout. I have to say, this little switcher engine runs pretty well, and part of me wants to go and test it and see how many boxcars it can pull. But I don't think I have the energy for that today. It's a pretty decent looking hopper with some nice artwork on there. The detail isn't the best, and it's a little blurry, but it's from 1992. What do you expect? The gondola is pretty nice, pretty clean. I don't quite understand these boxes. What are they really supposed to be? I don't know, a box full of joy, I guess. Little hatches in the top. The artwork on the boxcar definitely looks better than the rest. It's your basic boxcar, doors open. And who doesn't like a lighted caboose? It's got a smokestack, it's got a metal ladder on the end. It's not bad. So really the main question is, why review a Christmas set now in June? Well, because I felt like it. And I hope that's good enough. That, and like I said, has been sitting there looking at me saying, show me some love. So I figured I'd get it going around the track a little bit. It's a great starter set, but it also had me thinking about how many of us got into the hobby in the first place. And I think for many people, it has to do with Christmas, whether it's a train around the tree or a train that we got for the holiday. It's just kind of part of the tradition. So I'm curious how you got into the hobby. Was it with a holiday train like this or a train you received as a kid? For me, it was my MPC era Cannonball Express, I believe it was called, that I got Christmas morning, probably 1978, 79. I really should ask my parents at one point if they remember what year it was. But that definitely started me in the hobby. You may know that one of the things I like about the older trains is that I can take them apart and service them. Something like this doesn't really require much, but you can still throw a little Labelle 107 on the axles. It's also good to check the rollers to see if they spin freely. It's also a good time to throw a little Labelle 106 on the gears, especially with the plastic gears. You want to keep it properly lubricated. And one of the downsides of possibly running a train only at Christmas is that maybe you have the track, especially this older style tube track, laid right on the carpet, and that tends to pick up a lot of little hairs and carpet fibers, and then they get wound around the axles or around the gears. So just, you want to take a look and see if there's anything in there, any clumps you want to try to pull out. Kind of like this fuzzy right here. You don't really want that in there. Now that was carpet fuzz if I ever saw it. If I had more Christmas cars, I'd throw them on there to see how it looked, but I don't. Holiday cars aren't something I've ever really gotten into. That might change, you never know. My tastes change frequently based on what I see and what I like, so who knows? Maybe by Christmas I'll have a whole train full of Christmas cars. Anyone's guess. Let's take another look at this rolling around the track. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Dagryffyn Hobby.